Hello, patrons! Glad you could make it back for the second show here, for those of you who are there. I guess some of you might be watching this as a rerun, but anyhow, glad you could make it back if you're here. Uh, of course, oh, there goes my video playing again. Of course, it's not just patrons, it's other supporters and friends out there as well. I don't know who all end up getting the link and showing up here. I definitely know I saw a few people who gave me sort of pledges on YouTube there come through. I haven't seen any of my other sort of friends, my dad or Polly or Klesh or Mike or Pete. I invited a bunch of other people as well. I haven't seen them on yet. I'm hoping they get a chance to come on and say hi to everyone. Oh, and there's Andrew again. Absolutely love Andrew. He's been out to so many of my events. He's come and taken drone footage for me. He's such a pleasant individual to be around. Nice. Oh, Andrew, absolutely love you. You're great. And you're always on all of my live chats and everything. But anyhow, big thanks to all of you guys. Your pledges really pay for my gas to get out there for doing my prospecting. Makes it so I can actually spend time away from the family, which I know sucks, but I need to spend more time with my family. But because of Dana says yes. But because of your pledges, I actually get to spend the time out there making these YouTube videos for everyone to watch. I would not be able to do nearly as much as I do if you weren't there supporting me. Things like paying for gas. The Fraser River is a 2-hour drive away, 3-hour drive for some places. Often I'm going overnight, so I'm spending motel money, food along the way, repairing my high banker, buying new cameras, all these things that cost so much money. And because of your pledges, I can keep it going. So big thanks to all of you out there that support me. Big thanks. I really hope actually that between your pledges and the YouTube revenue that in the near future I might even be able to take a bit of time off work to do this full time for a little while. It's looking like it's possible next year. I might actually take a semester or a term off of school. I'm not quitting completely. I live there. I love the school. It's my life. So I'm not quitting completely, but I might be able to take a term off and go hardcore into this. Videos every second day, stuff like that. It'd be so much fun. Really get out there, and I'm getting to the point that I can almost do that. So it's because of you. It's because of all your support out there. Thanks so much. Now I know a lot of you guys are interested in this little beast here. It just came in the mail to me today. Actually, as I got off school, came home, it was waiting for me at the front door. So this is from Mark at Goldstream Plaster Supplies. He sent this out specifically as a giveaway for you guys. If you get a chance to support Mark in his business, that would be awesome. Goldstream Plaster Supplies. There's a link in all of my videos, below all of my videos, to his store. And he sells all the plaster equipment out there. If you get a chance to support Mark, check out what he has there. That would be great. And I will be giving this away to one of you guys that is watching my private chat here, but not right away, because I want to go and do a review of it on the river. I want to go out probably to the Thompson, maybe to my new Fraser claim, and actually run it for a bit. Talk about its features, talk about how it's put together. One thing I noticed about this thing when I unpack it is well built. It is quite a bit stronger than my personal high banker. On my personal one, I use thin aluminum, I went light. I want to be able to carry it in, so I went really light on mine. When I look at this thing is built well. Big bolts, strong fasteners, thick aluminum. It is a very strong looking machine. And actually looking at all the angles and the classifier, and in my personal judgment, this thing should work really well. But I want to take it out there on the river and give it a shot and show you guys how it's working before I give it away. So I'm thinking that the giveaway is going to be in a while for this one. It really depends on when I can get out there and test it and how soon freeze up comes. It is turning to be winter out there. Someone, I have a hard time reading comments, but someone said I should autograph it. Absolutely, I'll autograph it and put one of my Dan Hurd prospecting stickers on it. But freeze up is coming. Winter is coming. We're well below freezing every night now, and I'm hoping that it doesn't stop me from doing it before winter hits. But this will definitely be given away at some point after that review of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this live chat for people to comment in afterwards. Once this live chat is done, I'm going to shut it off, save it, everything, and you can put a comment right into this live chat, and I will draw a name from this live chat at a later date. I'm going to leave it open for all my supporters and my patrons, for everyone, to leave a comment for a while. And once I get to that review, I will draw one of you and get your mailing address and send it off. And I see people keep saying, leave the gold in the mats. Yeah, I'll do something like that for sure. Maybe a bag of pay dirt from those cons or something. Obviously, I have to take it out of the mats to take pictures of it. But yeah, I'll do something like that when I do the giveaway. For sure. For sure. So there we go. That's me. That's enough of me talking. Let's read some questions and stuff from you guys. Nice thing about these private chats is there's a lot less people spamming the chat over there, so I can actually read it. Love the high banker. Let's look at some names up there. DesignWorks. I believe DesignWorks DW. Is that Danny? Your thumbnail looks, or your icon there looks the same. Is DesignWorks Danny White? DW, Danny White probably is. I got your message earlier. I understand completely. No worries. You've been a long-time supporter of mine, and I really appreciate that. Okay, let's look at some questions. Ronnie, how long have you been doing this? I think I've had my YouTube channel about 5 or 6 years. Really, in the first year, almost nothing went onto the channel. Then I started posting a few videos, like one every 2 months, or even not very much. But about 3 years ago, I jumped into this hardcore and started doing more and more and more videos. And this last year, I've gone 100% full in on this thing. You've probably noticed, if you've watched for a length of time, that my videos frequency has gone way up. You've probably noticed the editing quality's gone way up and what I've put into it. In this last year, I have, jumped in with both feet, and I think it's paying off. I think people like what they see. Let's see. Could you do a detecting video using the Gold Bug 2? I actually plan to. Paulie did a great video using the Gold Bug 2 on a detecting video, and I really liked it, and I didn't want to sort of copy him, but I think it is quite important to do a video on detecting with it. And what I want to do is I want to record the sound it makes on each and every target I find. So record that sound, let you hear it, and then dig the targets and show you what it's finding each time, and hopefully let you guys understand the difference of sound from a gold piece to, a nail. Yeah, so I do plan to do that for sure. Oh, Dana's here. What you got for me?
And compare it with the AT Gold.
Compare it with AT Gold? I actually would not use the AT Gold for finding gold. It does not pick up small enough gold. And the AT Gold, I'm having great fun beach detecting, finding coins, that kind of stuff. But I would not use the AT Gold for finding gold. We've done it before. We've compared the two. Pete's been out there with his, and I've been out with my Gold Bug. And there's no comparison, unfortunately.
What kind of pump is going to need on that?
This is going to need an 1.5-inch pump, and I should talk about pumps. Don't buy cheap pumps. I have a video coming out probably on Sunday, maybe Tuesday, of me running a high banker at Pickerton. And I put a lot of effort into carrying everything into Pickerton to run. I got one run in before my cheap pump packed it in. It's the Power Fist pump I had is a whole lot cheaper than a Honda pump, by a lot. But the fact that I put all that effort into setting everything up on the river and then it wouldn't work, the pull start broke actually. What a waste. Don't buy a cheap pump. 1.5 pump, the Honda, I think it's a WX15. Great pump, nice and light, and it'll run this thing all day long, forever. What else you got?
Is there a regulation in BC? Do you have to run a certain pump?
Yes, for without permits, you can use anything up to an 1.5 pump, but yeah, 1.5 pump with a proper screen on it for BC.
What's your recommendation for a quality detector for beginners?
It depends on what you're doing. If you're looking for gold, actual gold pieces, go with the Goldbug 2 or the Mine Lab something monster. The Monster Mine Lab. The Mine Lab has a great one too. I can't think of what it is. Busted Knuckles uses it all the time. I like his videos. I think Vogus uses one as well. And yeah, the Mine Lab or the Goldbug 2. And they'll both run you close to $1,000. But for something that's going to pick up gold, that's what you're going to expect.
The gold monster.
The gold monster. There we go.
Any more gold jewelry videos?
I want to, yeah. Gold jewelry. I had so much fun with Tommy, and that jewelry is gorgeous. And it was so much fun hanging out with him and his dad and his family for the day. The video did terrible. As far as video goes on my channel for views and stuff like that, it was one of the lowest viewed videos I've had for months. But I don't care. I enjoyed making that so much. And the people that liked watching it really liked it. I had nothing but great feedback from that video. But it just didn't get the views. So, financially and business and all that kind of stuff, it didn't pay off for putting that on YouTube. But for personal sake and for those that love that stuff, it was worth it. And yeah, I'll be doing more.
Who won the feather?
Somebody.
So she was up in Prince George, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think it was a local BC woman who won the feather. Someone close by ish. Prince George or Delta or something. So yeah, it was a local person. That was kind of cool.
Have you prospected or thought about prospecting east, the Kootenays to Alberta, maybe?
I never go east, even a little bit east. I got a claim on Rock Creek, and I hardly ever head that direction. Lately, almost everything I do goes towards the Fraser. I spent a day last weekend on Tranquille River. Had so much fun in the ice and snow. It was great. But no, I don't go east very often.
Do you have any events coming up?
Nothing in the near future. We're frozen out, basically. Winter is hitting us right now. I wouldn't take people out into this. It wouldn't be fun for them. So I will do my first one probably around Easter time to the Thompson River. Or maybe the Fraser. That new claim of the Fraser seems amazing. So I might go there first. But yeah, around Easter time will be my first outing for patrons.
Do you ever camp at a claim and pan for a few days?
Yep. Spring break, we always go for a 3 or 4 day trip. Pete, Mike, and I, it's just, a yearly annual thing that we do. Other than that, the odd overnight trip for me. Lately, I haven't been camping all that much. Throwing up the tent at a site. I've been doing a lot more moteling, which I think is just me being lazy. But yeah, once in a while, we do the camping thing.
Have you ever been prospecting in the U.S.?
Never across the line. I've had lots of people invite me. In fact, I've had a couple people invite me down for dredging, which I have to do. So it looks like so much fun because we're not allowed to do that in BC. Also had some people invite me down to the Oregon coast, Washington coast, where they do beach mining. Again, that looks like so much fun. And if I take some time off work, I will definitely be doing those two.
What do you do in the winter?
We're really lucky, actually. For a lot of the winter, I can get to the Fraser River and prospect in the Fraser. And my blue chip mine Hope is thawed-ish most of the winter. So there is places to go. The biggest problem with winter prospecting is driving over the mountain passes is nasty. And I have to drive over at least one pass, no matter which way I go. But yes, I can still prospect in the winter. And this winter, I also have a few things sort of ready for YouTube. I want to do a video. I want to do a bunch of videos more lab type stuff indoors or at my property where I don't need to go out in the frozen wilderness. But I've got a few things in mind that I'll be doing over the winter just to keep things sort of active on my YouTube channel.
Anything new on your online store? I want to be the first to buy a bag.
Dana,
Ah,
what do you have to say about that?
I know. I got to make the website. I got to finish it.
Dana's been working on a website for me, which will have an online store. And yes, we put quite a bit of time into it last week, but it needs a lot more time. So it will be coming. And yes, there will be pay dirt for sale in my online store, as well as, Dan Hurd prospecting merchandise. But it's going to take us some time.
How often do you take your family?
Dana?
Not often enough.
Not often enough, yes. In fact, I think it was just earlier tonight, I was saying that I need to take Dana to the new Fraser claim, that she would love that one. Easy access, you don't have to do any bushwhacking to get into it, and gold in every pan. If you dig in the right spots, some pretty nice gold. So yes, I don't take the family nearly enough. I would love to take them more. Unfortunately, with my teenage sons who want to do nothing but play on screens all day long, it's getting a little more difficult to get them out some days.
They're also very busy.
They're also very busy. Alex is playing volleyball on a volleyball team, so he just got home late tonight. I had to cook him dinner at 8:00 at night because he just got home from a big tournament. So yes, they are busy kids as well.
But can you swim for gold without a claim?
Swim for gold. Probably the underwater snorkeling like you see Polly doing all the time. I've done a couple times. It's probably what people are talking about. Yes, that is prospecting. You can do that on Crown land that is not private, First Nations Reserve, parkland, or claimed. And yes, you can do that just like you could recreational pan anywhere else. Uh-oh, someone said my wife didn't sound happy. Happy that I'm not taking her out? Yeah, I know.
I'm always happy. Does Polly have a sense of humor about you calling him a vampire?
He does. He jokes about it himself. Yes, it's not something that upsets him, as far as I know. Maybe I misread him, but I think he chuckles along with everyone else.
What brand do you suggest for dry washing? It's not something you do.
No concept of dry washing. Never done it, never seen anyone that's done it, never talked with anyone that's done it other than what I see on YouTube. And we're just not dry enough. We live in a desert here in the Okanagan in BC, but it's still not dry enough in this desert to run a dry washer. So, no concept.
Aside from Hope and Yale, are there other accessible places?
Is Polly here?
In the Lower Mainland?
Polly! Hey, Polly! Okay, Polly, you need to answer this question. Do you mind it when I joke about you being a vampire? Please answer that. I think if I've read you correctly that you laugh it off just as much as everyone else. But, Polly, you're here. What do you have to say?
Set the record straight.
Set the record straight. And if you don't like it, I will stop doing it.
I'm a vampire 150%.
That's what I thought. Polly has an amazing sense of humor. He's a fun guy. Now I'm calling him Fungus too. Dracula hates it. See, there it is. Polly has an amazing sense of humor. I'm not sure, Polly, if you saw my last video where I found a bat in the blue chip mine and I nicknamed him after you, Polly, the vampire bat. But anyhow, there were a few people who commented that it was kind of rude of me or worried that I'd upset you by doing that. I think I know you enough now that I think it's okay.
Are there other good sites other than Hope and Yale in the Lower Mainland?
As far as public sites, Yale, you can't beat Yale. If you're in the Lower Mainland and you want a public site to go, you cannot beat the Yale Panning Reserve. There are other great sites. The Lytton Panning Reserve is good. The Lillooet, some people like it, some people don't. But you can't beat Yale. Just can't beat it. One more question. Dana, one more question, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up for the night because I got things to do. I gotta go see my kids. They're home now.
What's the biggest nugget you've ever found?
Biggest nugget I've ever found. Just over 3 grams, about the size of the end of my pinky, about that big, and was just over 3 grams. You hopefully saw the video. It's out there on YouTube. And on Pickerton, I found a 3, a couple 2s, a couple 1s. Yeah, but 3 is definitely the biggest.
And are you giving
Oh.
that away?
Yes, I talked about giving this away. When this live stream is done and I've saved it, you'll be able to add comments to it. Make sure you add a comment to this video if you want to win the high banker. And just like with the the microscope earlier, if you win the high banker and it's just not something you will ever use, you let me know once you've won it, and I'll send you a bag of pay dirt, a good bag of pay dirt instead, because I don't want to waste a great high banker on someone who will just never take it out and use it. So when I'm done here and this live stream is saved, you put a message in there, a comment in there, and you'll be entered into winning this high banker. Everyone, including you, Polly. You need a high banker. Polly, you need a high banker. Everyone put a comment down. And again, it might not be for a while that I draw that name. Okay, I'm going to call it quits there because, I have a family and I got to get back to them. So, again, really big thanks to all my supporters. Because of you, I get to do this. And it's nice to see some of my friends, like Polly, showing up to help and chat. So, until the next one, everyone.